You need to have water, you need to have a radio on batteries, and you need to have a flashlight on batteries to make sure that you can survive the first 36 hours. Things like that. That's simple things. But it starts there. The realization that not everything is plannable, not everything is going to be honky-dory in the next 20 years. I'm not saying it is going wrong tomorrow, but we have to realize it's not a given that we are in peace. And that's why we have the plans. That's why we are preparing for a conflict with Russia and the terror groups, if it comes to it, if they attack us. We're not seeking any conflict. But if they attack us, we have to be ready. You need to have water, you need to have a radio on batteries, and you need to have a flashlight on batteries.
Shalom, shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Makakadash. Yahweh be the true name of Heavenly Father. Yahushai be the name for His only begotten Son, who the word ignorantly calls God, and Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone, the touch of truth and will well. And salutations to hopefully that presents truth and honesty and sincerity. Spread Yahweh Sop, know that's the spirit power, Yahweh Shai. You know, to update end times and events. And you see what the man said, man. This is coming out of Nato. They're letting you know to prepare. And we haven't seen warnings like this basically ever. Not since, World War II, World War I. To be ready to survive. Survive what? Ultimate war. Destruction. It's coming, man. A lot of people are just sleeping. They're not paying attention to what's going on in the world, but just to show you how reality it is. Something big is coming, and you got to get ready for it, man. Now, there's only so much getting ready you can do. You have to trust in the Spirit of the Lord that He's going to take care of you. But you're only going to have that taken care of if you're following the law, statute, commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. If you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. If you're in the truth. If you're an Israelite in the truth. Then you have a chance. Okay? Because you're going to need divine intervention to circumvent around every possible way of death that's going to be thrown at you. There's going to be so many ways to die when all hell breaks loose. You're going to need an angel to protect you, man. A lot of you just aren't going to have that because you've been wicked your whole lives. You've been following the ways of America. You're too involved in this paganism, these false religions. And if you don't turn back to the Lord, that's just going to be it for you, man. Because war is approaching. Okay? This is the book of Jeremiah 50, verse 22. It says, a sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. Right? Sound of battle is in the land, man. War is brewing. So, with war coming, there's certain things that you can do a little bit, It may be wise to have like a little bug out bag, He says get a little flashlight, some water. Yeah, get you some water. Get you about a gallon of water set to the side and backpack. Throw some fire starting essentials in there. Maybe some non-perishable food in that bag. A little some tarp. Learn some different knots and how to string up a tarp to make a tent. Have a tent. Learn how to start a fire. Learn how to fish. Learn how to hunt. Okay? Learn some good self-defense skills. These are all things that can be wise to know. But ultimately, you need to know the scriptures, man. Know what the scriptures and know what to expect so you can get that divine intervention, that protection. Okay? This is the book of Matthew 24 and 6. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So all these things must come to pass. I mean, they must happen. Wars are actually going to happen. Okay? This book of Revelation 11:14 says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. So what was the second woe? That was talking about World War II. Behold means war and destruction. The third world war is coming quickly. And more than likely, this is going to happen in this lifetime, people. I mean, it could kick off very well this year. I mean, there's already talks that it's already begun this year. You know, Iran's already making their move, striking the U.S. bases over there in Iraq. Okay. You got China that is completely infiltrated the U.S. There's an influx of undercover, you know, soldiers and stuff like that over here. They own like 60% damn near the fucking farmland over here, man. So that should tell you something. It's the book of Joel 3. Verse 9, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. So all these countries, they're preparing to battle. All these heathen nations, they're getting ready to fight. You will have an invasion on U.S. soil by multiple countries. Your people's peaceful homes will be raided. They will kick in your doors, and you will have, 6-10 soldiers in there sleeping up in your shit. They might kill you off, ravish, do whatever they want with your women that's living in there. Take your kids, kill them. It's going to be terrible, man. If you don't have the Lord protecting you, you're completely finished. Scriptures say you're going to have to be as pilgrims upon the earth, man. You're going to be able to move. You can't just stay put and think you're going to build a bunker and you're going to be good. More than likely, those that have those bunkers, everyone that owns them, they're going to die. They're not going to be the first person to inhabit that. You think these troops invading not going to find out you up in there? They're going to get, and more likely, most of them people, they ain't going to make it to the damn bunker, man. It's the book of Ezekiel 38 verse 3. It says, and say, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and will bring thee forth and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Right. Land of Gog and Magog and modern day Russia, man. So the Lord's pulling them in the fight. That's what the whole Ukrainian conflict was about. It says Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them. All of them with shield and helmet. So all these countries being gathered to fight. Gomer and all his bands. The house of Togomar and the north quarters and all his bands. And many people with these. So all the Middle Eastern countries are being about to fight, man. Verse 7 says, be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. After many days thou shalt be visited, in the latter years thou shalt come into the land that is brought back forth from the sword, and is gathered out of many people against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste. But it is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them. So everybody's going to be gathered over in the Middle East, in the land of Israel. The Amalekites that's living in that land, and people that's identifying themselves as JEW-ish, those are not the real JEWs. The real JEWs, that term JEW comes from the tribe of Judah, which is a head tribe of Israelites. The true Israelites are scattered all over the world, but most of them were carried away in a transatlantic slave trade over here to the Americas. So the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, those are the true children of Israel. So we have imposters living in our land right now. So that's why that land is so desolate and cursed, and most of it's desert. It's supposed to be like a damn rainforest over there, and a beach from what's one of them luxury islands you could stay in. Bali or some shit like that, man. You're supposed to have lush, clear, crystal clear oceans and plenty of rainforest and plenty of food, plenty of farmland. That's how that land naturally is supposed to be. But it's desolate because it's cursed from all the war and the heathen staying over there. But everybody's going to be gathered there to fight. Everyone's going to be gathered there to fight, and the Lord's going to come back, and they're going to stop shooting at each other, and they're going to aim all their missiles and stuff right at the Lord's chariot, and they're going to get obliterated. Okay? That's what's to come. All right, so just a quick hit lesson, man. Pay attention to what's going on with these generals and stuff that NATO is talking about. They're letting you know what's getting ready to happen. This is it. So with that, I'm going to close out. Give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, and thoughts of truth and will well. And salutations to you, hopefully, pushing truth and honesty, sincerity. Shalom.